And the Olivier Award for the Best New Musical, my lady,
goes to Matilda.
Oh, hello. I just kissed Barbara Windsor. As I stand here now, looking out at so many important and influential people in the world of theatre, it occurs to me I should have thought of something to say before I came out tonight. But fortunately, I've got one of the premier talkers of his generation with me, Tim Minchin. He's going to say something smart.
No, you have to say. You finished though.
Yeah,
You've got something to say. Okay. Sorry. Just got to text my mum. No, I'm going to. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. They should do shows here. It's gorgeous. Can I have to admit to not having seen all the other shows, but I didn't get to see Betty, but Stiles and Drew, I have so much admiration for, and I know a lot of the people involved in all the shows, and I saw London Road, and it was just an extraordinary work. And I would have happily been sitting down and watching them talk. But I want to thank the crew and the cast that made this thing happen. It's incredible to watch the thing you did in a room grow so far beyond what you did in the room. That sounds sort of dirty for some reason, I don't know. Obviously it's incredibly hard for us to get on stage after those four little twerps who, little maggots, making it very hard for us to be attractive to listen to at all. But I also, as well as Kerry and Eleanor and Cleo and Sophia, I just want to say thank you to Adriana Batola and Josie Griffiths, who are our two Matildas who didn't make it to the West End due to growing. But they started the show in Stratford and they were equally as incredible, obviously. I want to thank the RSC, who, like the National and so many theatre companies, give writers like Dennis and I and Matthew the freedom to create stuff with less of the financial pressures, and that model is so important, despite what the Daily Mail likes to say. And not that I have a problem with the Daily Mail, other than 10 or 12 things. To Denise Wood at the RSC, to Andre Padinsky, who came on board later, to Lissy Dahl, beautiful Lissy Dahl, and the Dahls, and Dominic, and all the people who have supported us in translating his work. Dennis especially did most of that work. To Hugh Vanston, who's a genius, to Peter Darling, who is a genius, to Simon Baker, who is a genius, all of who have done work. I also want to thank Laurie Perkins, who wouldn't get thanked very often. But Laurie, I don't write or read music. Laurie was the part of me that should have been able to do that. I'd ring up and go, I think it should go, la, 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 and he'd go, brr, la. And to Matthew Warchus, the director, I'm so glad he won the award tonight. It's hard to explain how much work, how incredibly vital he is. And the greatest joy of this show has been meeting Chris Nightingale, my musical supervisor, who made all my music into more than just Plinky Plonk, and the wonderful Dennis Kelly.
I've only just got one last sort of thank you, and it's a bit of an odd one. I sort of want to thank Subsidised Theatre, actually, because there's no way that we would be doing this if it wasn't for doing it with the Subsidised Theatre Company. And all the people in this room that are winning awards, they started in subsidised theatre. Our entire entertainment industry owes a massive debt to subsidised theatre. And all over the country, there are small theatre companies doing incredible work in communities that does change people's lives, and I know from personal experience. And so I just want to say thank you to them. Thank you.